Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Bleeding Crypto's 15-minute market update. Today is Tuesday, July 9th, 6:46 a.m. local time. I hope you're having a good day, morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Let me start off by giving my disclaimer so I can cover myself legally. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am wrong 99.9% of the time. So if you use real money and you follow me, you have a 99.9% chance of losing it all. This is just game theory. This is for entertainment purposes only, paper trades only. All right, guys. So on your paper trades, we're going to go look at Bitcoin and see what's shaping up here. Yesterday's video, we were on this candle here, and we're talking about the possibility of bouncing off this continuation rule. And if this continuation rule had a close below the 0.50, we would then switch over to our reload zone. However, during the show, we actually saw this candle come all the way down. I believe we were down into here. And by the end, or I think right a little bit after I finished the video, we actually wicked below the 786, but we did recover quite a bit. And look at where we landed. Look at where we closed the candle. Right above, right on the bottom of the diagonal, not vertical, the diagonal trend line of the channel here. Let me show you real quick so you know what I'm talking about. We have two channels that we're looking at. We have the horizontal and we have the diagonal. We landed right on the diagonal. Go back here. Go back here. On this candle, we landed right above. We closed right above it. Obviously, you saw that we on the following candle, we did have a move to the prior resistance, which is now, prior support, which is now resistance. I can't talk this morning. We rejected, and then we had that push up. Now, these yellow lines here, these represent a harmonic pattern. This is a pattern. This is an indicator, or a tool, better said, that I like to use to kind of measure some of these moves, and they're usually pretty true to it. I mean, it's not going to happen immediately, but it gives us a good idea of whereabouts we may start seeing some exhaustion, where we may want to start taking some profits, where we may want to start moving our stop losses up. So I like utilizing these harmonic patterns on my trade, especially in the lower time frames. And as you can see here, we are kind of topping out just shy of the prior swing high. We're not even breaking the prior swing high. We're finding exhaustion, and we're getting that rollover type pattern. Now, we do have some things on our side that I'm still looking for before I go into a short position. And for that, it's going to be this. I'm going to turn on my indicators, and I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame. We are still above the 21 and the 7 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. All right. On the 4-hour time frame, as long as we maintain these two EMAs, I am not going to short. If we come down and we lose and we close below the 7 EMA, then what I will do is I will then see the reaction. So if I get a bear test, I guess it would be a bear break back test. There it is. Bear break back test on the underside of the 7 EMA, and we get rejected, I will then go for a short. And my short is going to be I'm going to be looking for this prior swing low. I want to see if we take out this swing low by creating what I like to call a signature move. A signature move, what it is just a sweep of these lows. That's a signature that the market makers like to do quite often before reversing the market. They put they knock out the stops basically, and they create another swing low. So we go just below this prior swing low. So I'm looking for one of those moves. Now remember, we have this big area of support on the higher time frames when we did the macro view yesterday, and then we have that 50 weekly EMA right here, which I believe would be a really good area for a spring pivot, spring bounce. So if we could come down into this area here and tag the 50 EMA, I think it would be an incredible bounce. I think that would create an enormous amount of fear in the market, get everyone to go short, for the market makers to do their signature move of wiping everyone out and getting paid. That's what the market makers are here for. So for the day traders, because this is what these videos are more for the day traders, I am waiting to look to see where I can take a short position into this area. If not, then what I want to see here, I want to see a reclaim of the 50 EMA. If we can get a reclaim up to above this 50 EMA and back test it on the lower time frames, so you snap a line, look at the 5-minute time frame, we get a back test, it holds, it starts climbing higher, then I want to long to the bottom of the horizontal channel. The horizontal channel has been a really key area of support and resistance, so I want to be able to long it to at least this. But if we get below here, I'm going to open a short. If we get up to the 50 EMA and we reject, I'm going to go to the lower time frames. If there's a bearish market structure on the lower time frames off where the 4-hour 50 EMA is, I'm also going to open a short. So there's a couple of things that I'm waiting for. I just need the market to give me the direction. I don't know where it's going to go. The market's going to give me that direction based on the moves that I just explained. Once I can get confirmation from the market on which way I have the best probability of winning, that's when I take my trade. Until then, I just wait. I had two positions that I got back into this morning, Sol and Link, and I got stopped out this morning. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. It was looking good when I woke up. We were starting to gain some momentum on the lower time frames, and then all of a sudden, things just rolled over, which is kind of similar to looking at the 15-minute time frame from Bitcoin. If you kind of see here, we just started to roll over. And pretty much just when I woke up, everything was looking good. No, excuse me. I woke up this morning at 3, and then I woke up again at 4, and things were looking good right in here. And then all of a sudden, we started to roll over, and it brought the altcoins, some of the altcoins that I'm looking at with it. Now, could we turn around and start going back up? Absolutely, because we haven't really lost any key areas that I believe are a stronghold. As long as we're above here, I think we're good. Look, we've just been going up and down here. These are the 4-hour candles. So for the past 12 hours, all we've been doing is ranging inside of this really small, tight area here. So there's no moves to be made here. I need to see, even for a day trading, I need to see a much clear, defined move. And that's going to be a move from here to here or from here to here. So if we look at it in forms of percentages, either a 4.5% move to the upside, or it'll be about a 4, and I'll be about almost twice. I'll be about an 8%. So I'd rather go down, to be honest with you, because I'll make more money. That's if we get rejected off the 50. However, if we do get rejected off if we lose the 7 EMA and we do a back test on the 5-minute time frame off the 7 EMA of the 4-hour time frame, then it'll be a 6.32% move approximately to the downside. So again, it's just a better ROI to the bottom. I'm not a bull and I'm not a bear. I can't afford to be that when I'm day trading. I have to go with the probability of whatever move the market wants to give me. That's what I'm loyal to. I'm loyal to my ROI, not the bears, not the bulls. On a macro level, I'm bullish, but I understand in order for me to be bullish, I also have to understand, like I mentioned yesterday, there are areas that we need to come back, we need to back test, we need to spring off of, because those areas are crucial for the psyche of the market. The market makers make money when they see, better said, your psyche. So when everyone gets uber bearish, that's when they're going to make the most money, because we know a pivot is coming. When everybody gets uber bullish, we know where they're going to make money, when they drop the market. So the sentiment of the market has a lot to do with the direction that the market makers are going to take the price action. Doesn't mean we're going to go straight to $100,000, not at all. And I'm not even talking about that. Just to make it work, I'm almost done. I'm done 10 minutes. I got a few more minutes. when I say a spring, so if we were to come here, which is I would love to see the price action come into the 50 EMA on the weekly time frame, I would like to see a spring at least to the top of the diagonal channel. That's not some crazy outlandish target. That's 68,000 bucks. If the market wants to give us more, great. But I think that would be an incredible spring action. However, I know, because I'm a day trader, it's not going to be one green candle up to here. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to play the bounce, play the retracement, the higher low, or even a back test of that weekly 50 EMA. That'll be a great shorting opportunity. Then the real move may come up again, hitting that bottom of the channel, maybe getting a scalp trade for that rejection, getting that trade back up above the channel, which I know is not gonna break up and go all the way to the medium. We're gonna see a break. We're gonna see a bull test back test of this bottom channel. We're gonna look for a formation of a market structure in the lower time frames. Get back to the medium. Play this game up and down, up and down. All you have to do is look left. Even on the daily time frames, you see that back and forth. So you make money on the way up, you scalp on the you scalp for the higher low move, then get ready to play the bounce to the upside. You play that bounce as much as you can. You see any type of weakness, you can get to scalp short. I like to scalp for the bounces regardless of direction. So if we're going down, I like to scalp longs, keeping my main objective, my main long to the downside. When we pivot, it's the opposite. My main positions is going to be long with the scalping of the formation of those higher lows. So this way, I try to keep the odds in my favor and I minimize the risk and I try to maximize as much as I can my profit. Am I going to be 100%? No. Do I sometimes give profit back? Absolutely. But minimizing what I give back and maximizing what I can take is the only thing that I can do as a trader. And it's what I try to do. I'm not perfect, but I have a pretty good success rate, as you can see from my Telegram group. Go to my Telegram channel. Look at the scroll up on the feed, and you tell me. I don't have to tell you. You look for yourself. Don't believe me. I'm full of shit. Check for yourself. Always assume I'm full of shit until you fact check me and then let me know. I post the charts before, I post the afters. I mean, I can't do any more than that. So, and look, today, as a matter of fact, I got stopped out of 2 trades within 45 minutes, maybe an hour. That happens. Any trader who trades understand that's going to happen, but I cut them quickly. I don't wait to get into some serious red before I come to terms that it's not working out. It doesn't work out. Get out. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to play and make up for it. And not only that, but come positive, hopefully by the end of the day. All right, guys, that's about my time for right now. I just want to give you a quick update of what we're looking for today. So a quick recap, real easy for me. I'm just looking and waiting to see what happens around the 50 EMA or what happens if we lose the 7 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. Very simple, very easy, not complicated at all. Trading doesn't have to be complicated. Usually the complications come from ourselves, not the market. The market's not complicated. The market's pretty cut and dry. We're the ones who complicate it, not the market. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. And please hit the bell notification so you get notified as soon as these videos come out. Have a good day.